Hello and welcome to the Daily O. I'm Jay Sanders, and here on this bright and beautiful September day, we are right in front of Boone Pickens Stadium, where your 19th ranked OSU Cowboys would take on the 21st ranked Baylor Bears this coming Saturday. We are right in front of the Sherman E. Smith Training Center, where the players are getting ready for the game this weekend. Now, we're going to go over to basketball, as they had their first player availability since March 2nd, 2020.
I come into the process knowing that we have 17 guys on our roster, with Bryce being a COVID and 3 walk-ons. Guys have to work hard and separate themselves. He's back as a leader, somebody who we can count on to not only help us win, but send the right messages in the locker room about how it works at Oklahoma State.
I think it's a great thing, honestly. It's probably the deepest we've been players-wise in a long time. So it's a lot of talent out there, which just makes the competition in practice more intense every day, as y'all seen.
And now that Avery's a junior, right, he's now asked to kind of carry some of the load of leadership and send a message to, not that we got a bunch of young guys, but to Bryce Thompson and Woody and Musa and Tyreek, who haven't been here. Right? There have been other places where things may have been done differently, but send a message about how you have success at Oklahoma State.
Now we are here with Connor Bergen, who actually went to that player availability, and as we mentioned, the first in-person player availability for basketball since March 2nd, 2020, almost 19 months now. I mean, what was the vibe like having the first time getting to actually go?
Well, Jay, it's great to be with you, and the environment was amazing, especially as a first time going out there. So it was really special to be out there for the first time in 18 months. It was very energetic out there. Players were excited to just be with one another. Mike Boynton was pretty enthusiastic with the media. It was a really great time, just to kind of make it feel like things are getting a little bit back to normal in the sports world.
Yes, and I think that was what they're ultimately shooting for. Now, going into kind of the basketball side of this, we obviously had Kent Cunningham last year, but this year we have a strong team, and I think people are kind of underlying us without Kent Cunningham. You had talked to Mike Boynton, you talked to Isaac Lightly, I believe. What did they say about the upcoming season?
This year is going to be really entertaining. All throughout the practice that we were able to see, it was up-tempo, and it was really well-played basketball. One of the biggest issues Oklahoma State had was with their turnovers. They averaged more turnovers than assists. And throughout this, I think in total, there's only 2 turnovers throughout that entire hour of practice, and this is up-tempo the entire time. You're seeing players like Bryce Thompson and the big man from Memphis, Musa. Those 2 are going to be energetic, and they're going to be really fun for all the fans to come out and watch.
Man, well, I'm certainly excited for basketball season, but obviously we have football first. But man, I think the sports are just starting to come here at OSU, and I can feel it.
We're inching closer and closer.
Man, oh man. All right, well, we are now going to send it over to Emily for a social media update.
Hey guys, Emily here for a quick social media update. Today is a wonderful Wednesday, and it's also National Coffee Day, so we're celebrating that. I had my coffee this morning. I hope everybody had theirs. As it is a necessity for every day. But in honor of National Coffee Day and it trending all over Twitter, I decided to ask you guys what your favorite coffee place was in Stillwater. And the choices were Aspen, Starbucks, Dutch Bros, and Balance. And so far, Aspen is taking the lead, which does not surprise me. But I do have faith in Dutch Bros that they can get up there. So go check that out and let us know what you like the best. It's very important, obviously. But yeah, check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Okali, and TikTok at Okali OSU, and send us your content and keep us informed on what's going on around campus. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bye.
All right, thank you so much, Emily, for that. Now we're going to send it over to Josh to tell us about this cool weather coming up.
All right, and good evening, Stillwater. I'm Joshua Weisel here in the Okali Storm Studios, taking a quick look at the forecast for the remainder of this evening into tomorrow. We're going to be taking a look at the hour-by-hour forecast to start off with. Mostly clear for the next couple of hours, and then we're going to be expecting partly cloudy skies for the next couple of hours into the midnight hour, and then we'll start to transition into cloudy skies across the region because there's a potential for showers and storms later overnight into early tomorrow morning. And as you can see, those rain chances start to pick up by roughly 3 a.m. to 1 a.m. This morning. Those will be low, but the better rain chances will be later in the morning and later into the day tomorrow. So low rain chances. Overall low tonight is going to be around 66 degrees. So it's going to be a pleasant evening, and then we'll start to see those clouds move in before rain chances start the day tomorrow, roughly around 20 or 30% across the region. So taking a quick look at the forecast across the region tonight, mostly cloudy skies are going to prevail for the overnight forecast, and our lows to start off the day tomorrow are going to be in the mid to upper 60s. We're talking 66 in Stillwater, 65 for our friends in Tulsa, and then we're also talking 66 for Oklahoma City. So that's a look at the forecast across the region for this evening. And like I said, as you can see, 67 in McAlester as well, 66 in Muskogee. So it's going to be relatively pleasant before those rain chances move into the area, so make sure that you follow us in the morning for the full extended forecast. You can follow me for weather updates throughout the day and throughout the week on my social media. You can find me at these users. And then you can also follow us for the full extended forecast. You'll want to tune in tomorrow morning because we have a look at the full extended forecast, a look at the rain chances and the storm chances that are going to be in the area to start off and linger throughout the day tomorrow. So make sure that you tune in. That's at ocalitv.com. and also Facebook's at Ocali. So thank you for tuning in. We are Stillwater's Weather Connection.
Thank you so much, Josh, and I cannot wait for this officially fall weather coming up. So now we're going to switch over. We have Jaron Davis, who actually went to both the Mike Gundy Media Luncheon this past Monday, and you got to watch some player availability yesterday. Let's first start off with Mike Gundy. What was his kind of intrigue in this game coming up this weekend?
The overall vibe was good. You know, he was feeling really confident, especially coming off of the great win last week. The offense was flying around, the defense was flying around. Key players like Brennan Presley, you know, getting some good passes, getting some touchdowns. Definitely just a more positive vibe going into this week.
And I know I got to watch a little bit of that Mike Gundy press conference. He talked a lot about Spencer Sanders and how he was kind of becoming in that leadership role and how they're going to need it against Baylor this weekend. A couple years ago, he had a game against Baylor in Boone Pickens that wasn't his greatest. I know he wants some revenge, but what did Coach Gundy say about a starting quarterback?
He definitely has been playing better. Definitely been stepping up and filling in the role. He got the running game going this past week, and he had a good game in the air too. So overall, he's just really excited and really anticipating this upcoming match against Baylor.
And I know everybody in the player room is also excited. You guys talked to some of the players yesterday. What were their inclinations about how this weekend's going? Obviously, I know they're very confident after that really, really great win against Kansas State. But that second half was a little lackluster for the offense, but again, the defense holds up strong. What were they kind of saying about last week and maybe coming up this week?
The biggest thing, a common theme throughout what they were all saying was definitely it's a mental game. You know, trying to get in the right mind frame, trying to get those mental reps in as, you know, just trying to think and visualize the game plan before you get there. Not necessarily being as physical, well, being physical, but not necessarily just the physical aspect of the game, but also, you know, being mentally ready for Baylor.
Well, and especially with probably the biggest game coming up this year, the fans are going to be packed in there, and I know they got to be locked into that game. So
yes.
it's going to be a big one. Well, that does it for our show today. Thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe to us at ocali.com, as you don't forget to read us there, and then don't forget to subscribe to Ocali TV at ocalitv.com.